just getting.
Choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But I see if you can keep it like nobody knows. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But I see if you can keep it like nobody knows. I need total confidence or private. Don't want no one thinking I'm a bro. That talk, but he don't match it with. So whatever you need, don't call me. Got another side on me, I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. You know, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you, folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, we know, former Wizards players have been on the rosters of 8 consecutive NBA championship teams. I mean, that is mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to root for deep in the playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in the not-so-distant future.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Jordan Poole. Koulibaly is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Sarr, and it's Carrington in at the 2.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Bridges passes the ball. Bridges kicks to Green. Pass the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Poole. Ball no good. Poole against Ball, and Poole gets it to go. Poole's got his second basket.
Poole catching in from the shallow end.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Richards passes the ball. Shot to stop the run. It's deflected.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
Fires from 18, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. There will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait.
And no lack of confidence from Jordan Poole on a floater like that.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And the basket is good. Poole's got 16.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Grant Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. Trey Mann comes in for Curry, and it's Micic in for Ball. Green dishes to Bridges. Here's Micic. Pass to Green. His first shot coming late. Valanciunas grabs the board.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Poole with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Driving the lane. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Bridges, right side. They can't stop the run with that one. Now, here's Poole. Not a lot of room. Outside for Bagley. Back to Poole. Over Williams. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Washington Wizards. 13 points up at the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Bridges out there with Nick Richards. then it's Green, then it's Curry, and it's Ball in a... Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours, but I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Here's Valanciunas, and it's blocked. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Ball feeling it out a bit. And off the glass. That one's good. Ball's got 12. Now expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes in Charlotte. Grant Williams is checked in for Bridges. Cody Martin comes in for Green, and it's Trey Mann in for Curry. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's Ball with the three. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 15. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the fans.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's Poole with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Poole's got 20 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Ball from long range. Again, Ball missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And there's Poole on the assist by Kuzma. He's got 22.
And it looks like the pool is filling up in a hurry here. He's catching fire, and it's tough to put that one out.
The drive by Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Poole gets it to go.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Deep 2 from Ball. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes here for the Hornets. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. And it's Micic in for Cody Martin. Sars checked in for the Wizards. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
First guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Here's Poole. The shot from the low post is good. Poole's got 8 points in the quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Ball. Poole against Ball. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 28.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Poole against Ball. Shoots over Poole. Ball no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here is Poole. 28 points for him. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Poole's got 30 points. 2 on the clock. The drive by Ball.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights. Washington. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the... All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Look here now at Charlotte.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And, Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering, but there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further.
Is out there with Coulibaly. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr, and it's Carrington in at the 2. Pass to Poole. Bridges with the steal. Over in the corner, Green. Bridges outside. Outside, Ball. Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball with the bucket.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Poole against Ball. Back to Poole. A shake. A special move before the shot. Poole's got 32 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Poole on the wing. To the left wing. Pass to Coulibaly. Kuzma, right side. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 16.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Here's Ball. Again, Ball missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Poole against Ball. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 34.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. This summer, we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. Ball against Poole. Ball with the bucket.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Kuzma outside. Back to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kuzma. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Bridges. Hasn't made one yet. To the paint, here's Green. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
2 minutes.
Poole against Ball. Pass to Sarr. 6 to shoot. Ball against Poole. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Outside, Ball. A new 14 for Charlotte. They kick it out to Green. Charlotte moving it around. Richards with it. He's against Kuzma. Poole on the wing. Guarded by 2.
And at the pool party, sometimes you get dunked.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Ball against Poole. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That'll be his second foul of the game. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. 30 seconds left in the third. Now, man. No scoring in this one. Pass to Diabate. Outside for Martin. 4 on the clock. Micic, the pass to man. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Diabate. Three-pointer, Martin, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Washington Wizards in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Josh Green is out there with Bridges. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's Ball, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Ball with a wide-open look. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 32 points in the game.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Poole, the pass to Kispert. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hornets trail by 13. Curry finds Richards. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Right side, Ball. From the arc. Bagley with the rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Out to the right wing. Poole against Ball. Pass to Valanciunas. Poole with no one around. No good on the three. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Here in the fourth quarter, her defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Shoots it. Rebound by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Poole with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throws.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. And that's helped them score on the fast break.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Green, he's checked in for the Hornets. And a switcher also for Washington. Koulibaly's checked in. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Brian Keefe talked to his team during the break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Hornets trail by 14. Curry kicks to Ball. And again, the Hornets missing.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. Poole against Bridges. Poole with it. Shoots over Bridges.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Wizards leading by 12. Here's Poole, and he banks in the layup. Poole's got 43 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Bridges outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Poole against Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts of scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
Poole against Ball. Now, here's Poole. Defense is right there. Shoots over Ball. The Hornets pull it in. Richards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Poole against Ball. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Wizards.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan Poole.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And, yep, another basket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Ball kicks to Green. Fires for 3. Ball no good. And here is Poole. Bridges with the board. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road
teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Durant against James. That one goes. Count it.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Durant against James. Durant, the pass to Booker. Now here's Jones. Pass to Durant. The three. Hachimura with a rebound. James with the ball. That's picked up by Jones. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Both free throws good from James.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Now here's Durant. His last outing, he had 18 points. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Davis. Now Los Angeles with it. James outside. Pass to Davis. James against Jones. It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
He was all alone on that one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
James against Durant. And slam dunk by James.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Durant, the pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Six on the shot clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
His first make in 4 shots. You hope it gets him rolling.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Ooh, when the crowd gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. 5th is Kevin Durant.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Booker against Reeves. 19-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Durant's shot is off.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And finished off by Davis.
Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Jones finds Durant. He shoots. And the Suns miss again.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Hachimura. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Davis. Here's James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. James has got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Beal outside. Left side, Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Nurkic. They need this. And it's blocked by Davis.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
And James throws it down.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Some changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Allen in for Jones. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for James. Connect comes in for Hachimura. Christie's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. Here's Christie. Three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 13. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Lakers lead by 13. Davis down low. Durant's there. Vincent passes to Davis. Over to the wing. Here's Connect. Booker defending. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
LeBron James.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Durant. Over James. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
James. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. That free throw good from James.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 6 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Oh, what I love was that. First quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. LeBron James out there with Connect. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And it's Jones in for Morris. Beal, the pass to Nurkic. The three, Durant. Rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14. James with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. Oh, rejected by Beal. Hachimura against Nurkic. Outside Durant. Pass to Jones. Outside Booker. And here's Durant. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Jones with the ball. Guarded by Russell. And here comes the break. Here's Reeves. Shoots over Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And it's blocked by Davis. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Suns in 5th.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Back to James. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Looking to get back on track. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Durant's got 8.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Nice touch by Davis inside.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Christie comes in for Reeves. Outside Booker. Over Hachimura. Booker no good. Los Angeles leading by 13 to the paint. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And he drives in. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now Booker. Last game out, he had 40. 4 on the clock. And it's Booker again missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Little turnaround. Booker missing again.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Here's Booker. Here he goes. Count it. Good. Booker's got his second basket on the night.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Phoenix making some changes. Nurkic comes in for Plumlee, and it's Durant in for O'Neal. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for LeBron. And Russell's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Jones. Outside Durant. From the wing, Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it slide. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces him up. You got to finish strong whenever you can. Reeves does not waste that opportunity.
Booker against Reeves. The kick to Durant from downtown. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 11 points.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Hachimura with a screen on Booker. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Pass to Russell, to the middle. Oh, sweet move. Offensive board. Second chance effort. On the wing, Hachimura, hounded by Beal. From deep, Reeves hits the trifecta. Reeves has got 7 points here in the quarter. It'll count. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, now let's check in with Al. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Suns.
They couldn't shut down the lane.
That does it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Beal in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Just 3 to shoot. Durant's shot is off.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And the bucket is good. James has got 23 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Durant surveying the D. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's James. Second shot opportunity. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything. Well, off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. And a look at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Lakers.
And they've mostly abandoned the corner 3 shot. But you can't blame them the way the defense has been closing them out down there. So they've had to find their points elsewhere on the floor.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's James. There's the drive. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James. Just bodying defenders inside.
Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. It's good. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
James against Durant. James, right side. Shoots over Durant. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Down low. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Hachimura. And here's Reeves outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. 3-pointer. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digits. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
The baseline J is on the way. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And that one's good. James.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Outside Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over James. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter. The Lakers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. James with the ball. Durant covering. And that one's good. James.
Getting that little bit of help. James calls for the pick and roll, shake up the defense, and find himself a quality look.
On the wing, Durant. Check by James. Wing shot on the way. That doesn't go either for Durant. The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Who's got Booker?
Outside Durant. 56 seconds left in the third quarter.
Los Angeles foul.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. 5th, the Lakers.
It was true team basketball we saw out of them. Always willing to work together, no one making himself bigger than the team.
A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Nurkic. Allen comes in for Devin Booker. And it's Morris in for Jones.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Plumlee finds Durant. "32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Beal for three. And the Suns miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Connect. Allen defending. Here's Toure. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Durant for three. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Los Angeles opening up a... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Lakers, Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the three, the small forward. James against Durant. And it's James with the jam.
So tough to keep him in front of you. He's always playing on his front foot, using that first step.
Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Nurkic finds Booker. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
That one's good for two. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. James against Durant. They get it back. Nurkic passes to Jones. Now here's Booker. Back to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Still showing a little bounce. Beal sends it home.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. On the wing, Durant. Checked by Davis. Outside Durant. Shoots over Davis. The bank shot, no good.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
James. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Assist from
Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Durant against James. Durant with another miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in for Anthony Davis. Connect comes in for Hachimura. Christie's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. Here's James. Uneasy, too, on the layup. James has got 42 in the game.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Jones finds Beal. Now here's Nurkic. He's defended by Hayes. Durant for three. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 23.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And they pick up 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Durant. Shot clock at 5. Outside Jones. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Los Angeles ball. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Beal, the pass to Booker. James against Durant. 4 on the clock. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to James. On the take. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
You know what? They impress me from the mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
Booker with it. Hachimura covering.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
James, a good look. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Assisted by
James has got 48.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Here's James. Phoenix grabs the miss. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution on the court.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And James launches it from deep. Off the mark. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking
Everybody's jumping, jumping, dance. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Everybody's jumping, jumping, yeah. Jumping, jumping.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And now, Dallas' starting group. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the four. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at center, filling out the middle. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the score by Minnesota. Now Irving. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Edwards against Gafford. Pass to Gobert. Randle with it. Outside Edwards. Crosses over. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. He can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Nifty move. And Edwards slams it in.
Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting, a major way acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Doncic. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. To the inside. Randle with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Edwards looking it over. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Now here's Edwards. 37 points his last time out. Puts it up from 15. Off the window. It's good. Edwards has got 6.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Irving, the pass to Doncic. To end the drought. And there it is for him.
Well, it took him 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside Irving. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Minnesota's head coach. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Edwards. 9 points in the game. And Edwards slams it in.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Irving against Edwards. And that one's good. Irving.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 11. Lets it go. Rebound Minnesota. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. And Edwards slams it in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Irving against Edwards. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Spins. Now here's Gobert. Pulls up on the wing. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. Mavericks trail by 11. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Dinwiddie. Doncic against DiVincenzo. And it's Doncic missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Back to Reed. No one near him. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
On the court right now for Dallas. Najee Marshall is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Hardy. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is... the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Pulls it from the corner. Ooh, explosiveness from Luka.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Conley. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 7 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Edwards against Irving. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Gobert passes to Edwards. Tries again. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Grimes, he's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Luka Doncic. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Grimes. And Doncic has subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. Clock at 6. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Conley against Doncic. Dallas no good that time either. Minnesota leading by 7. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. P.J. Washington picks one up. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles. And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
The open shot, Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Edwards against Washington. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Takes the 3. Doncic, count it.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Edwards. Randall, left side. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Mavericks with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
Minnesota leading by 10. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Unable to get that one. Mavericks trail by 10. To the middle. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Ooh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And that one's good. Irving.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Edwards. 25 points in the game. Nice move. Driving inside.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Conley against Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Stolen by Conley. Outside Edwards. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control. And that's it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
That one is off. Mavericks trail by 15. Irving for three. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Oh, a sensational slam by him.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Doncic against Conley. Looking to get it going. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Edwards against Irving. 5 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Irving finds Washington. Doncic against Edwards. Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Clock at 2. Irving for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Edwards against Irving. And Gafford with the block.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Pass to Washington. Conley against Doncic. Up and over Conley. And it's Doncic missing. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 32 points. Nice D from Thompson.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Lets it go from the wing. And it's Irving missing. Minnesota leading by 10. It's Edwards on the wing. A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter here. To get back on track. And it's good on the layup. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
1:14 left to play in the third. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Doncic outside. The shot. Misses off the left iron.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And stolen by Irving. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And Minnesota with some changes. Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. DiVincenzo comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so it's Minnesota up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Washington and Lively down low. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. It's a 14-point game. Up and over Conley. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And it's Irving missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Edwards against Thompson. Shoots from 12. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 8 rebounds in the game. Irving finds Washington. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to Gobert. Irving against Edwards. Edwards is doubled. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Irving against Conley. Right side, Irving. Pass to Thompson. Doncic on the wing. Over Gobert. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And he makes a first. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Outside Irving. over Edwards. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Dallas with a change here too. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen to, guys.
As always, Allie, thank you.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can keep a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Edwards can't hit. Mavericks trail by 13. Outside Irving. Puts up a three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Takes a three. They get it again. Gobert launches a three. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Conley. Edwards has got 12 points in just the second half. Conley against Doncic. Outside Irving. Shot on the wing. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Just incredibly crafty on the offensive end. Irving keeps his defender uneasy all game long.
And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Up top, Edwards, defended by Thompson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mavericks trail by 15. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Edwards against Washington. Outside Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So it's Dallas with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
One shot. Klay Johnson.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 14. Count that one.
Assist from Gafford.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Tries the spin move. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 43 points.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
The first one falls.
2 shots. Gafford.
Both free throws good from Gafford. Here's Edwards. No good. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.
I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway.